This is the trailer for my Kant for Everyone series on philosophy for everyday life. I'm Jimmy. In this series, I'm reading through the Critique of Pure Reason out loud, which might seem like an absurd project. It is, in a way. There's a good chance I wouldn't live long enough to finish the series even if I wanted to. But I'm convinced that the best way to learn philosophy is to treat it like a language. And the best way to learn a language is to immerse yourself, which takes time. If you want to understand Kant, and I think you should, then at some point you'll need to bite the bullet and read him for yourself. You'll need to learn the language of Immanuel Kant. But you don't have to do this by yourself. In fact, reading difficult texts with others is one of the best and most enjoyable ways to do so. I like to think of the intellectual life as an examined life with friends. Reading texts out loud with others is one way to practice this way of life. So with that end in mind, every week I'm spending about an hour reading some portion of Kant's Critique of Pure Reason or related texts, either from commentators on Kant's work or from other philosophers. If you want to catch up on the series so far, you can do so by going back to earlier live streams and watching them at your leisure. But my hope is that anyone could, in theory, join for any live stream and make some sense of what's going on. I'll try to provide as much context as I can in order to make this possible. I'm creating this series using live streams because I want it to be possible for the series to grow into a dialogue where questions and comments are available in real time. I didn't much like Kant when I first encountered him, but I came to appreciate him a great deal during my PhD and ended up writing a whole dissertation on his work. Kant is one of those few thinkers who touches on everything. He engaged all the major lines of thought in his day, from the latest developments in physics to biblical studies to far-flung accounts of indigenous life in North America. He founded an entire school of moral philosophy, synthesized and, to his mind, solved every problem in metaphysics, more or less founded the discipline of anthropology, on which he lectured for decades, and has influenced every generation and every tradition of philosophers since, including giants such as Hegel, Heidegger, Adorno, Deleuze, Strawson, Quine, and many others. If this sounds interesting to you, I hope you'll consider joining me sometime soon. And if you'd like to take your intellectual life deeper by participating in an intensive or a workshop, you can find out more using the link in the description. Until next time, carpe diem.